Welcome to the Blend Podcast.
Hey there, and welcome to the Blend Podcast. Yes, that little coffee shop in Perth and Dundee and Paisley. The one you've come to love, the one who's grown to love you. Welcome. This is an introductory pilot podcast to let you guys know what's coming. We plan to launch it in March this year, but a little thing called COVID has interrupted us. But I think we're ready now. 8 years ago, Blend was just an idea in our heads. 4 friends chatting and discussing the place people would want to go, where we would want to go ourselves. Over these years, we've got to meet you guys, and we realize that there are stories that people need to hear. Your wonderful stories. We've met amazing individuals in our communities who go about their business without any song or dance, yet carry stories and experience that have inspired us. So, be ready to hear them. Our original vision was a campfire. Picture an American prairie with nomadic travelers trying to cross safely. On journey, they stop to break and light a campfire. They play music, share stories, eat, share memories and experiences. And then they guide each other on safe passages onward. This was the place we wanted to capture in Blend. This won't be a hospital radio. We're not trying to promote products or advertise what we do. Though in this age of COVID, these things are going to become important as well. Blend was always about community. It began because we felt society had stripped us of human contact and left us isolated. As pubs shut and we lost the safe space, the place to share stories, we realized that the old pie and pint became the coffee and cake of our generation. So, we move into the COVID world, this strange place of limited social interaction, of connectivity through electronics, of masks, of fear, a threat to life and the way we live. Although it is a strange world, we don't feel threatened. In fact, we feel challenged by this new adventure, and we want to try capture what it means to meet at this campfire. We want to find a way to stay true to our values, to connect to you guys, to create the safe space where, whether it's electronic or actually in our shops, to recognize it can be done. This new world doesn't need to be as scary as it seems. So, what have we been up to in lockdown? We've rested, eaten, done quizzes, read, walked, cried, decorated. We've negotiated with landlords, and we've thought about what the world will need from us in the future. The question we've asked ourselves is, how do we connect and create connectivity when we are not encouraged to gather? We can and will do takeaway, but we'd rather hug, chat, take time and enjoy the benefits of the unforced rhythms of grace. We want you to be part of that journey. Tell us what you're missing, how you're resolving the problem. Tell us where we can help. In return, we want to tell you stories. We want to share experiences. We want to give you a safe passage to the lives ahead. We want to challenge. We want to care. We want you to realize the delight that surrounds us if only we knew where to look. We don't want you to be alone. So here we are, a small podcast from us into your personal space, to stay connected to those you no longer often see. We hope you realize Blend was always more than coffee. We are about relationships, identity, belonging. If you'd like to be on this podcast, email us at podcast@blendcoffee.co.uk. We'd love this not to be a monologue, but a dialogue. Our staff and our friends sharing their stories. But we won't shy away from topics that need to be discussed. We want to tackle business issues, politics, faith, art, music, and anything else you ask us to. We miss you guys and encourage you to share this with others who may not have heard or experienced the Blend family. So, come, fellow travelers, gather round the campfire of coffee.
Cheerio.